Alright, guys. See, it's bright as shit, right? Bright as hell. Now you know how it feels to be like on Mickey Vlog's channel. And
it's really, really bright.
So I'll put it not like all the way in your face. How about off to that way? Look this way. Okay, so we're here with Joseph Matherne. He's looking like a model, going like all like sideways and shit. But we're mainly here for this, the Harpie deck. I am only deck profiling this because I didn't think the deck was going to be very, very good. But I was proven wrong today because I got beat by it. Like this deck, like build by itself. Note to everybody who's playing anything, don't get one card that he's going to show you in his extra deck in time and Dust Tornado the fuck out of Hysteric Sign. So I'll just let you like talk about the deck and Yu-Gi-Oh yourself. So.
The deck is really fun. I've had a lot of fun just like researching it and just figuring out how it's supposed to work. But here's the deck, and nonetheless, obviously 3 Channeler. That's basically your Summoner Monk or your Engine, whichever one you would like to call it. 3 Queen. This one is your Command It.
Naughty.
I know, that's so disgusting. Get out.
Too bad we ripped one, right, Andy?
Oh my god, fuck you guys. Then you have this. I run this over the Harpie Girl #1, which basically boosts it because this is a natural beater. It's also an MST on wheels, just like all of them. But this is also a 2,000 beater instead and 2,100 beaters instead of just a boost. I run the Tour Guide. You definitely okay. I run Tour Guides and Zephyros because of the fact that I can swallow Zephyros at any point in time and then bounce.
I know I said I wanted y'all to be quiet, but you're allowed to laugh at that one. But, so I swallow Zephyros.
But the reason,
these days, yeah.
But the reason that I run them is for Dark Simorg because you can actually go into Channeler, which basically makes it a level 7 when there's a dragon, and then you can swallow the Channeler to bring out Dark Simorg.
I think he's doing it on purpose now.
You have to run the 1 dragon.
He doesn't only swallow cards.
Oh god. Sylphid.
I saw this and it threw me off because I was like, I know I play Gigantes sometimes, but like I haven't seen this fucker in so long.
It's so good because of the fact like one game I went against Fire Fist and I was basically like, okay, your bear's at 1,700. That's weird. So I'll just crash with you at 1,700 and take a card out of your hand. It's pretty broken, and it also just gives you a free level 4 for rings.
It's pretty cool.
And lastly, Tempest. This ran over almost anything and everything that I needed it to run over, and plus it's a level 7 which just fits perfectly.
And it's a dragon.
Which
Holy
means
fuck balls.
yeah, which means Channeler is just like, hey, love you. You run your 3 field spells.
Territorio de Casa de la Arpias.
Yes,
that
they're
deck.
Spanish. Forbidden Lance is amazing because you're running so many beaters. You can basically beat over everything.
Makes your cybers crash into big eyes, right?
Exactly. So you're swallowing and beating everything. It's a very manly
beating and
deck.
swallowing. This sounds awesome. I want to play this one, guys. 2 Hysteric Signs. Why only 2 instead of the full 3?
Because they become really dead, and the fact that you can only activate 1 of their effects per turn, like even if I add the Elegant Egotist, I can't add the other 3 the same turn.
Right.
So even if I wanted to, it would just be really cloggy, and it wouldn't get anything done. And plus, when you're running Elegant Egotist, you have 3 targets that are monsters: Cyber, Queen, and the Channeler. So you'd have to go get your field spell, which your Queen does for you anyway.
Okay.
So. Your one-ofs, Dark Hole, Elegant. The only reason I run 1 Elegant is because it's fodder, and you can always go get it back when it's in the graveyard. Or
that goes to the graveyard too?
Yes, it comes back from the graveyard.
Dude, I want to swallow this deck.
The Reborn, 1 MST because everything's an MST on wheels.
I think you could honestly cut that if you wanted to. And this is why he's swallowing everything. Remember
that
this card that you wished was like a Blackwing Armwing in Raging Battle? Yeah, it's something. I found that out.
This card does so much for the deck. It makes it so much more better because of the fact that you can just swallow anything. Even during the battle phase, you can actually just push for game. Like, say your opponent's at 36, you can go beat for 2,000, swallow it, put out another 1,800 beater, and just beat again.
I'm gonna beat you and swallow.
Beat and swallow. That's
what this is gonna call Harpie Beat and Swallow. Got this onto the Trizaps.
I run 2 Torrentials, 2 Icarus, 2 Fiendish, the Mirror Force, a Solemn Judgment, a Solemn Warning, and 1 Hysteric Party.
I didn't know what this card did. I knew it was an Astral Pack. That thing brought out 3 things. And I just want to make one comment. This dude's got chains and he's sucking and swallowing. This is like bondage.
Sucking and swallowing at all the parties.
Dude, whenever you play this deck, you have to play Rihanna's song S&M.
The extra is pretty simple. I wish I had a Draco Sack, but I only have the one big eye.
Right.
You run 2 Chidoris. This card is so good because it gains a boost for every face-up card, and then you can also skill drain the field. So Zenmain's not a problem.
Yeah.
Especially for Wing Beast since they don't have any type of support. I run that because this motherfucker, the professor, was running machines today.
Yeah, a lot of people,
guys.
a lot of people were playing gadgets.
Zenmain's out. Well, you run 2 of the.
Oh, he didn't have his extra deck sorted. He's not quick. That's fine. 2 skill drains.
Yeah.
2 drains.
Two drains. The rank 3s, Tempo, Leviair, Leviathan, which was a random one because I decided to steal somebody's Bahamut Shark and then bring out the Leviathan.
Yeah, and then I big-eyed that bitch right back. I big-eyed your big eye and big-eyed my Bahamut, faggot.
Yeah, that was pretty big. There was a lot of stealing going on. Abyss Dweller for Mermails. That because it's obvious.
And now my most hated card in the deck.
This little beauty.
Okay, so we're gonna explain. Okay, if y'all don't know what this card does, it says while it has materials under it, it cannot be targeted for an attack or targeted by any effect, whether it's card, monster, Yu-Gi-Oh, Joe Biden, whoever. You can't even touch it. Like I want to read it, and I'm like, I can't target it. It can attack directly for that much, and it's like you lose 6,000 pretty much. So yeah. Don't let them drop this card. Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, tear it in half, whatever you can do, just get it out of there. Now, why do you play that over Shockmaster?
Because it's like a security net. Like if you say I have Hysteric Party face down and I can make this. I make this and then activate Hysteric Party and then it's like you can't touch anything because it's not just him that he protects. He protects all Harpies.
Let me do it again.
I don't believe that.
Any Harpie card.
That fucking shit out of here. I don't even want to touch it. Okay, that's pretty busted.
That is pretty busted.
Protects.
So, how prepared was your side deck? Like, would you change anything in your side deck that we're about to get into?
The reason that I like my side deck is because it says fuck you to Mermails. The reason that I don't like my side deck is because it says nothing to Fire Fist. So Kaiku, just because I didn't want my opponent playing. Yeah, it's exactly. Thank you. Trag, because Maxi, because Fossil Dyna, because Kinetic Soldier, because I hate fucking Sams. So I can go burn in hell along with any other hero variation deck. And then Cyber Dragon for the Professor, of course. Also for Mermails, Dimensional Fissure, and the 2
How many D-Fissures? 2 or 3?
2.
Dos.
And then I ran 1 Prohibition and 1 Soul Taker because I didn't know what the hell else.
Yeah. So you sided that just for like the random E-Dragon and stuff. Like, did you play against any E-Dragons?
No, I just was thinking maybe they might be there. So
yeah, we were at a case tournament, by the way, which is for top 8, like case pays out, and we have there's 3 of them within the next 2 weeks, so it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, this deck came in 4th along with Madolches.
That dude was so slimy looking.
Y'all really gonna talk about Austin Rivas on shit? Go ahead, I don't care. Anybody like to say anything about Austin Rivas? You?
I don't have any.
What is he?
About him.
He was slimy looking.
Anthony? Professor?
Don't even.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything in the deck that you would change?
I am surprised. And
anything in the deck that I would change.
Even Sam, he's like, I am surprised.
I am so surprised.
You spoiled the surprise.
I would like to make it more consistent. The only thing that doesn't make it consistent is the fact that I run the 2 tour guides, the Simorg, and the Zephyros. The Zephyros puts in its work by itself, but the Simorg plays are kind of iffy. It's like if you can drop it, you basically sealed it.
Right.
You basically sealed the game when you drop Simorg. But
have you considered putting in Reborn Tengu or any of that bullshit?
Reborn Tengu I like it, but the moment that I was like, I can't keep on doing the Exceed because if I used it and it doesn't leave the field to get another one.
Yeah, then it's a
I'm just
Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
If it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card without a broken effect, it's just a Yu-Gi-Oh card. We don't like those.
It's great to keep presence on the field, but that's why I run the 3 Lances and the 1900 and 1800 beaters.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for the deck profile. We'll be seeing you at any events in the future.
Hopefully at Nats.
You're going to Nationals?
Yeah,
you playing this shit?
Yes, I actually will probably be playing this.
You're gonna get E-Dragoned in the asshole.
Put 2 more Tempests.
2 more Tempests?
You just need to just.
And get another big eye and a Draco Sack.
Well, you don't have to run the.
And you also had Redox and Lester.
And some Gold Sarks. And some Light and Darkness Dragons.
Yeah,
so you should play E-Dragons. E-Dragons with the Channelers, with the Harpie Pet Dragons. I think we're on to something. Alright, we're gonna end this video now. Before
Harpie Pet.
RB Pets Wind.
So you can just pitch it, but oh.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. All right, so who wants to sign us out? You want to sign us out?
Sure.
Okay, sign us out.
Remember, never beat unless you swallow.
That wasn't good. Nikki, do the pro Insta.
Do the pro win.
Do the pro. You're wearing the pink shirt. You got on the black people green Converse. Do the pro Insta, please.
You know, if it ain't pro, it's got to go deuces.
Oh.